This is the MCTV Weekday Update.
Welcome to the MCTV Tuesday News Update. I'm Uvie Bikomo. Over the weekend, Lubbock County reached a new milestone in the fight against COVID-19. On Sunday, city officials reported no new confirmed cases of the coronavirus. The announcement marked the first time that Lubbock County had 0 new infections since March 23rd, only 6 days after COVID-19 was first discovered in the South Plains. Along with Sunday's report, Lubbock had a total of 27 new cases from Monday, May 11th through Sunday, May 17th. That was an 11-case drop from the previous week, when 38 cases were confirmed. Yesterday afternoon, city officials reported 5 additional infections of COVID-19 to bring Lubbock's total to 624 confirmed cases. As of Monday, there were 183 active cases, 391 recovered, and 50 deaths. On another positive note, there has not been any new deaths from the coronavirus since May 11th. With yesterday's single-digit report, Lubbock County extends its streak of less than 10 confirmed cases per day to 18 days. The daily numbers have continued to stay low, even though testing has increased dramatically, with Lubbock County now averaging between 300 and 400 tests per day. Just a little over 2 weeks ago, Governor Greg Abbott announced Phase 1 of the plan to reopen Texas businesses that had been closed due to the COVID-19 outbreak. And following a press conference yesterday afternoon, the state officially entered the second phase of the process. At 2 p.m. yesterday in Austin, Governor Abbott announced another round of openings for Phase 2 of the plan to open Texas. Per previous announcements, gyms around the state officially opened their doors yesterday for the first time since the end of March. But yesterday, child care centers, massage parlors, and youth clubs were also added to the list of groups that could open their doors on Monday. The next round of openings start later this week, with bars, bowling alleys, bingo halls, skating rinks, aquariums, and natural gatherings able to resume businesses on Friday. Rodeos and other equestrian events will also be able to start back up at the end of the week. Also on Friday, May 29th, zoos around the state will be allowed to reopen for business. But as with previous orders, all of these new openings must limit occupancy to 25%. In addition, there are various other regulations and guidelines for each type of business, such as bars being asked to discourage patrons from dancing or other close contact. The last round of openings announced for Phase 2 will happen on May 31st. On that day, camps, overnight youth camps, and youth sports are all allowed to start for the summer with new safety guidelines. Also on May 31st, some professional sports such as baseball, basketball, football, golf can resume competitions as long as there are no spectators in attendance. Although professional athletes may be able to get back to work in Texas, there are so many restrictions prohibiting sporting events in states around the country. However, the new order now opens Texas up as an option for competitions within the state. For a full list of all the regulations and guidelines associated with business openings during Phase 2, visit gov.texas.gov and click on Governor's Strike Force to open Texas. The Texas Tech University system is one step closer to adding a new member following an important meeting last week. On Thursday, Midwestern State University Board of Regents voted to allow MSU administrators to begin steps towards creating a Memorandum of Understanding with Texas Tech. The MOU is the first official step towards bringing MSU into the Texas Tech University system. The move is made during the board's regularly scheduled meeting, and the decision followed more than 3 months of discussions, town hall meetings, and surveys of the university's faculty, staff, and students. MSU is only one of 4 independent schools in Texas who are not currently affiliated with the university system. Texas Tech University officially invited MSU to join TTU's system back in February. At that time, MSU administrators seemed receptive to the idea, but public input was needed before the board made any decisions on the proposal. Even if TTU and MSU agree on a Memorandum of Understanding, board members from both institutions will still need to approve the agreement before Midwestern could become part of Texas Tech. Details regarding MOU are expected to be presented to the board at their next meeting on August 6th. An annual Lubbock tradition that typically attracts tens of thousands of attendees is making a non-standard jump on the calendar due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Earlier today, officials with Broadway Festivals, Inc. set out a press release to announce that the annual 4th on Broadway celebration has been rescheduled to Monday, September 7th 4th on Broadway is the Lubbock's yearly 4th of July celebration, which typically takes place in Mackenzie Park. However, due to concerns created by the coronavirus in Lubbock, festival organizers decided that September would be a safer bet for hosting the community celebrations. At this time, Broadway's Festival Inc. is still planning on sticking with the traditional schedule for the event, which includes a parade down Broadway, followed by live music, a vendor fair, an evening concert, and annual fireworks display. In the past, 4th on Broadway has been called the largest free festival in Texas, with as many as 100,000 plus people attending. There is no word if the city will host any additional events on the actual Independence Day holiday in July. That's it for today's MCTV News Update. I'm Uvie Bikomo.